Akitambika kumakochora twende kwesu tukaliokwa akitambika kumakochora twende kwesu tukaliokwa Lubinda yena umbitaka shale mayo chainama Lubinda yena umbitaka shale mayo Navaya, Navaya, oe Navaya, oe Navaya, Lima Jazz Band, Nava Kusamfia. Abakusamfia. Nairi Wanchae. Ayo Nairi Wanchae. Yopa vya kulanda wino ayo Nairi Wanchae. Yopa vya kulanda wino ayo Nairi Wanchae. Abakati wa kulanda wino ayo Nairi Wanchae. Abakati wa kulanda wino ayo Nairi Wanchae. Awichi wa kulanda wino ayo Nairi Wanchae. Nairi Wanchae, Nairi Wanchae, ayo Nairi Wanchae. Yopa vya kulanda wino ayo Nairi Wanchae. Yopa vya kulanda wino ayo Nairi Wanchae. Ifikuifia kulanda wino ayo Nairi Wanchae. Hello, good evening Chuempala, good evening Zambia, good evening Australia, good evening New Zealand, and Denmark, and Canada, right here in Calgary, Alberta. This is TV Bakwetu, Elias Monsha here, and I have with me several of our TV Bakwetu co-hosts. One is known as our resident pharmacist, Jerome Kanika. Bo Jerome, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, though it seems like today I wanted to start this show with a big laugh. But anyway.
And why would you start this show with a laugh? What's going on?
We have a lot of entertainment in Zambia. It's suspension after suspension. They suspended, they suspended, they suspended.
Suspended sentence. And then, of course, Sister Gladys Storm. Now, it so happens that we are color coordinating today. Have you noticed?
Isn't it wonderful, Vamunsha? Good evening, viewers. Color coordinating is wonderful. As for me here, we are getting in the darkness, so it's beautiful to see Kanyika, Jerome, na pink. Wonderful. It just brings that warmth and also just the wonderful laugh of Munsha. My God. Cartoon yaku Zambia, Tom and Jerry. Let's have some fun.
Tom and Jerry. Now, I can see, Bakanika, that you are wearing ama colors, yeah, pink. Isn't that DP, Democratic Party colors?
Vamusha, Democratic Party. This shows you to see how much we love our Democratic Party.
So which Democratic Party is it? Is it the Kalaba Democratic Party or it's the Kavemba Democratic Party? Which one is it?
Because just like the way we have got the two NDC, the Akafumba NDC and the Savoy NDC. Now we have the Democratic Party of the Kavemba and the Kalaba. But for me, I support women. So definitely, anyway, let's see how tomorrow is going to unfold.
So if you support women, it means you're supporting Judith Kavemba. And are you also supporting Savoy Imboela with NDC, or what's going on?
No, right now I can say I'm supporting NDC and I'm supporting DP. Now I don't know which camp, because NDC camp is more deep-rooted. They are the important and the musician component.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, I think we'll go back to the Harry Kalaba and DP issue. I think we need to deal with something that is very, very, very important, Gladys. There are reports from Petaoke, and I'm saying this out of a very, very deeply sympathetic heart. Okwebati, the vice president of the opposition party, Patriotic Front, was severely beaten yesterday. He was assaulted. Okwebati, unknown people came from nowhere. Ukwisa, that's the ambush. They destroyed the car that they were driving in and beat Honorable Given Lubinda very severely, and he had to go to the police to report. I don't know what you have to say about that, Gladys. I'm very, very heartbroken. Even when they were in power, Given Lubinda, very, very bad. Number, even when they are in opposition, ni Given Lubinda wine eobale puma no kuponona. I feel very bad about it, and so I would like to express my sincere sympathies to Honorable Given Lubinda. And I'm just hoping that the police are going to find these unknown people that beat him up in Petaoke, because we don't want, we don't want anyone beating the opposition, because the opposition party should be free to campaign everywhere. Number, why should Given Lubinda be beaten? Given Lubinda severely beaten in Petaoke yesterday. It's very terrible. But Gladys.
Scramble for Africa. This one is not scramble for Africa. Katushinga ni scramble for Zambia and scramble for power. Hello, this time I doubt it very much at your opposition. Scramble for power, and inside something. I can smell the rats, and this is what I'm smelling right now. So, pesha abantu bambi.
No. Gladys, I think because I'm not alleging that anyone, I'm not even pointing fingers at anyone. All I'm saying is unknown people. I'm a PhD holder. Number, sometimes language you are very nice. Number at Given Lubinda, the issue is that according to official reports, it's unknown people. Number, you've already started to conclude that it's an inside job. I don't understand you.
Mass speculation. Speculation. Mass speculation. Scramble. Scramble for Africa, muifumieko mwaibika kwa side. Ni scramble for Zambia na yo mwaibika, elo mwaisabika scramble for power. Power hungry. Ati tulefirira munsenga, efyo chiri.
Omuntu sho bamututula, omuntu batutula, omuntu bauma, balopola. Abantu. Balopola given Lubinda okumuma, given Lubinda okumututula omuntu sure. And you have to say that it's a scramble for power.
I'm still saying that it's a scramble for power. Ero na bali abashiripo na bena nomba kufirira munsenga ati no shalipo na wena kabamo kusenda wonse. Na bali abene abashirefwaya ati scramble for power ati apapene akalimbusha kusango chinsambu nsambu bamunsha.
Yeah, in a way, I would like to express my sincere sympathies. Bantu kweno tutafire chira bushiko batutula lyonse kukabwata batutula nomba nakupeta oke kuine na kokuine baya tutula. That's not fair. No.
I think tumene tuama photos ya moto kabati ba given Lubinda bene tabatula njopo babo mini bamusha temo abishate out apapali problem na tulanga mafuta ya ba given njopo babo mini tapali photo mbene poto po babo map bale sonta fe moto kaba given bo mini bale sonta moto katio mone na batu moto kana bato bamusha batatwa ba PF ne misango shapo aho kwene ngefile
bakanyika limbi bali ipuntula kuchikondo ati na banguma
I don't know why you would find it difficult to believe omuntu ayana mupanga report ku police okweba ati ne bantu tula bamponona bandopola ukuya ku police it's teine yo if you tumfire fako but never ile ku police in better okay to report what happened to him last night okweba it was very very terrible and so I'm not going to allow any speculation if you're fair to allow sana
speculation takwa abokukana tete muchite allow speculation yo speculation yena temula ndwiyo kwali ichikuluta ubikire pwati uyu pandi kuti bakuita ati yo sobe kamboni nomba kamboni mutima wako bapuntwira ati na abantu tula
Mwandini
I think I agree about this bamusha ba given kalonga tamabeshi bana ba PF kwena abantu abatwabeshi baso ibalele tena ni beans and nega shirene litatwa yomfwe because please kapulangeti na yena how come
so what do you want you want a police report elo mwala sumina
not a police report, a medical report to say that by given malibam na kuchipatala baba chinene napa because bali sonta fe motoka monen motoka nabatwana motoka nga vele batu vele and why not getting even a photo of obene abantu baba chinene obale punda chiona abatu abamushi
bamusha lero abantu bonse ni ba journalist teka leka lyoko twalandira tiyo tukalolele first baka yechita edit bonse ni ba journalist na mumishi monse so yali kuisa
what I really find funny is how you are just so you are just like no you are smelling something fishy, you are smelling a rat. But there is something that is not right. Now, you mentioned that there could be some power fighting there. What do you think? What's going on? Who's fighting who? Okay, but who is fighting who?
Who's fighting who? Na tubeshiba who's fighting who? Akali tuamona fe pirikiti muntu kufuma musanga muliomo alanda banani kane banungu apiri anabwera kusanga ati yona ine ndefo kubakateka uina yena lela ndatinena inala bakateka kuya mututula twalingana
oh my god ile kwela na rase bana mufyo ndese because mulense kishaba Gladys now it's very very interesting because bakatambo balisa yakuma saitaini kuilamba. And right there in Lambaland, this is what Katambo said. Katambo said to Kwebati na Miretela, president of the Patriotic Front, referring to Bachimba Kambwini. Wasn't that strange? Do you think that Tutula could be related to their own internal politics? I think that's what Gladys you are getting to. You are not saying that it's because Katambo na Chimbakambwiri eba iremuku Tutula given Lubinda. No, but what you are saying is there are some internal struggles that could lead to this Petaoke saga. Is that what you are saying?
Exactly. Mwala safenga pakachela. Nifo finefyo ndetila ba munsha. Bamiletera omuntu otamulefwaya. Ero chimono kwe bati bamupatikishati ani umuntu yoto amipera. Nawo mbako kwe bati babalangishati kwenshi natukana kanshi kumututula. Bakwe bati bashinikishati natukana.
No. Okay. This is getting serious. So you mean kulia bale mututula. Nomba na mwishiwa. Of all the politicians in the Patriotic Front, I think even Lubinda is the one that has been beaten a lot more times. You know, he's been beaten a lot. And so I want to speak for him today. Okobati, imu bonse, mueba tutula given Lubinda. From today, muleke. Mutushire za yelo wesu fuebene fuenka. Za yelo wesu. Kanshi mule itutula fie fine mwashako za yelo. Not in Kawata mwatutula, in Petauke mwatutula. What else do you want to do? I'm extremely angry. Mwandi given Lubinda, please get in touch with me so that because they tuwe muntu every day, all the time. Ni osangwa mariashi yaku lopolwa. This is serious.
I think bamunsha utuputule fyo mulando hapa. Efa chala tukachitanifi. Imwa muite fye. Abo batutwire mukabete bakesela ndolu bali rwabo pakwe batukashininkishe pantatu mwene pwefiko pefili fyonse ati uyu echo bamututwirire ne abana kambone ni uyu nomba pakwe bati akalete kuyilubula akese ishinsa akalete bakambone tuleba fwaya bantu kambone mutima wako echo bamututwire.
No.
Va given Lubinda. Ngo bonfya mawetsi yabo bagiven Lubinda banyera batingani kuchingola ife kuperecha kopunda bagiven Lubinda banya also
banyala
chingola tatpirikisha bamucho chingola tatpirikisha
awe no
banyala
awe Banyala. No.
Banyala.
No. I want to defend him because first of all, naba mututula, but imwe na mumufu kidira given Lubinda. So I want to defend him. The word he used was Banyala. It's Nyanja, which means what does Banyala even mean? So he added LA. So number imwete muisa mukumu patikisha given Lubinda go but he said Banya. No. He said Banya in Nyanja, which means
kuchingura twalite monkslang. Bamunsha kuchingura twalite monkslang. Mwipshena bachingura kwaya baramye bagiven Lubinda ba
Banyala. Anyway.
Tatpirikisha pera padi banya. Ero cara shaka ile so bagiven
no. I'm going to defend him. Banyala. That's what he was saying. And so we are going to defend him in the LOS Fuenka. Noti kwabati abantu bale tutula kwanda kalimwe basangusha kwana kalimo cha kututula. Kuti UFO alefwa aya mukututula ati lero bale tutula bani given Lubinda. Owabuka onse nina nibalaya tutula given Lubinda. That is not good. Anyway, we need to move over from this story. Aaron Bagladis, should we move on?
We should move on. Otherwise, apa komaila nondo nishipali ubule mabakale kefyo na be na bakale kefe bakula chitefo fine wanyala ngabachita wanyala batutula. So baleke.
So what you are advocating is that Honorable Given Lubinda should completely give up politics. Is that what you're saying?
Ngawana ko muntu kubika ko wasela ko wabako kuside washira ko abaye chena bena bakonkanya. Otherwise kula pu mwafie for fin.
So vaichenshi vakambwiri vakatamba.
Awe.
Nangu yo, no idea.
Abo bena chaba na wes. Ba. Awe. Oko bali abayiche bambi abayiche bambi noti abo babiri bena yo wakana. Bonse ni bawanyala. Bantu bakula tutulwa. Nomba tatuleta advocate ukututulwa. Awe.
No, we just want to be clear that TV Bakwetu does not advocate violence, applying physical force on people. We don't tolerate that. That's why all of us, the three of us here, are united in this message that please stop beating a human being, a fellow human being. It doesn't matter that when they were in power, you know, they maimed our people, they killed some of our people, they used the police. You see, and given Lubinda was in fact Minister of Justice. No kulombo kwere tabaisa mukupapata mukufukama okwe balombyo bwerero kulifa fwebena Zambia tusheshani tuberere. No mbefe tule umfafe yako bati kupeta okay, they are being beaten. You know, at Kabwata he was beaten. So it's very, very sympathetic. I'm very, very sympathetic. But the Patriotic Front was never gracious at all. They were beating people and killing our people and firing people and firing Abantu and total confusion. That was what was happening under the Patriotic Front. And so it's very sad that given Lubinda is being subjected to such maltreatment. I'm very, very, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for given Lubinda.
Vamunsha, you can't feel sorry tamkwete proof. Mwelo mlela ndati ati yo te kwe bati pantu nishibali mbale tulopola chimono kwe bati mlela ndati ba opposition ebale balopola tamwishi ibeyo speculation na tulanda tamwishi ibe te bakulu bali bale be baba tutuire tatuishi ibe tulefo okwishi bani baba so mulolele ko panono mulolele bamunsha elo mulanda tabaisa mkulombo bwerelo ati tabaisa mkufukama bali milangi bali tulangisha ati bale efukama pakulanda tifilayo dela ya bafukama so first bakese efukama then tukesaishi befi akuchitanhankane ifya kubalandira kokwana tule na ene ningu folse ba given munjerere kokwena na chibi papa kumiropola no mandero lela feta documentation yo bamiropwere
awe ba gratis yo ba given winda tababa ropwere papa yo ni motoka ito baito beke ne shimene po foto ya kuoma ba given winda please na papa ta shimene po foto ine chembwene fe motoka na ito beka so baturangi kwa mapoto yo baba pomini.
Okay. Our kanshi ngani motoka fe it's not even, we can't even say that it's better because it's still bad because ngawako nawira motoka and then you are no longer in power, you don't have money, you are broke. It's very pathetic as well. But anyway, ngani motoka feri mbichawa mapo ukuchirwa ukututulo muntu at least ngani motoka then it's okay. Okay. Fine. Okay, we are corrected ni motoka fie and we are asking the police to completely expedite this issue, investigate it and lead it to its just conclusion, and we are asking all those abangukirwa kuma coffee to avoid beating people, to avoid throwing anything. It's okay. The PF is going to resolve its own internal problems without resorting to violence and fighting, you know. Ulubuli, fiko. Don't fight. Dear Patriotic Front opposition, if you feel chitika, you know, UNIP lost, MMD lost, na imweme as Patriotic Front, you lost. So it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about, no, you need to fight, shan. No. It's fine as an opposition party. Maybe advice pasenda.
balino kwisa londolola no balina I think balasenda era bakabwela ba given Lubinda mu 20 kachichi mu 20 shani mu 2030 nangu mu 20 shani balino kubwera nabo mfa bamusha.
Okay, but it very check. Now the story of the DP okay. Now I don't know why we are resorting too much to violence. This is just a day after the national prayer. Temairo kwa diama people.
Yeah, vamusha mapepo yaliko maero nomba busha bantu bali kuma pepo. Mapepo yaliko maero busha bantu bali kuma pepo.
Okay, so I saw DP, somebody addressing a press conference, and a young man shouts and says, "Woof you war," and draws closer to the gentleman who is addressing the press conference, and then gentleman was quick to start throwing punches. What is happening to our country with this propensity towards violence? Where is it coming from?
Scramble for power again. Scramble for power, and then there's money involved, Munsha. There's money involved. There can be money involved, and they can be also scrambling for power. And there are two sides of the coin.
What money is involved in DP? What money does the Democratic Party have?
That's not what I mean. It's my speculation again, and like I said, there are two sides of the story. There's a lot of propaganda, and it's very easy to buy propaganda and start circulating. So we don't know what is the truth until we get from the other side of the story.
Gladys. Okay, I want us to go back to the feast. Maybe you did not see the video. So this is a guy addressing a press conference.
I did.
I don't know. Another guy comes and says, "Woof you war," and then this guy was quick. He goes on, pushes the other gentleman, and wanted to begin throwing punches. It was going to be a terrible thing, like what happened in Petaoke. So my question is, what is happening with this propensity towards violence? Where is it coming from? What money does DP have? Jerome, what's going on there?
Bamunsha alayo tuwaseka aletitene nkani ya kuleta abanenso banamaya batureshita impower to be running mate awe nakuwa sana. But first, I was also shocked to see that sitting Konge, he was talking, then the other gentleman came in and Konge wanted to beat the other gentleman. I don't know the reason. But my reasons was Kalaba, about PF, and they want to go to get the PF people. Party. And they are making decisions around, which for me, I think never quarter. Reasons. But again, after some minutes, again another team for Kalaba came out and started suspending the vice president and the treasurer. So I don't know now which team of the two has the power, because the vice president and the treasurer, they are part of the PACRA registration forms. Well, Mr. Kalaba is not part of the PACRA registration form. So I don't know the confusion how this is going to be.
Now, this is where I come in as a lawyer. Number, you need to be very careful that I'm not advising as a lawyer, because when we are on TV Bakwetu, we shouldn't appear like we are lawyers. But if you want to receive specific legal advice, you need to go and consult a Zambian lawyer who can help you. Number, from my expertise, there is this misunderstanding that PACRA records matter. I don't know where we get this idea from, but Gladys. So I want to explain a little bit about that.
Yep. But yes, you can. You can go ahead, or should I go ahead?
I'm going to explain. Let me hear your opinion, and then I'm going to explain.
Okay. When I saw the video, Munsha, for me, I look at it as it's difficult for me to judge. You know, that press conference, the other one was saying, okay, now Shtisha party. And then the other one suddenly from nowhere comes at Bufia Veep. So there could be some kind of an insight disagreement. Probably somebody wants to say, okay, let me try and sell our party so that Tuve Kuli party already established. And then there's Kalaba who wants to be a leader, is a party president, and then he wants to give away that position to join the party, which is more or less a bigger opposition for the moment. And then they maybe from the inside they do not agree that this is how it's going to be. So that's why I'm saying that there could be two sides of the story. That could be also just propaganda to say that he sold the party to PF, and meanwhile it's not it's the other way around. He hasn't sold the party, because looking at Kalaba, who has been very aggressive, and he's been wanting this like to be the next president. So it's difficult to see, is it true? We need to look at both sides, or is it just propaganda? Who do we believe?
Right. So I do get this argument that, like Jerome mentioned, where people are fighting in political parties, and then they go to say, this is what the Records and Societies Act say. And so because you are not on the name of the Societies Act, therefore you are not a member. No, that is not the law. We need to set this record very, very clearly. In Zambia, political parties are registered under the Societies Act. Now, under the Societies Act, if you put your name there as one of the office bearers, you are just a trustee. It does not mean that you own that association. You don't own it. So the fact that Harry Kalaba is not on the registration at Societies Act does not mean then that he's not president. That is not how it works. Office bearers can change at any time, and there is always a lag in time between when you have an election or when you have new office bearers to when you actually register them at Societies Act. So this argument that I'm getting from this Kabemba group of saying that because Harry Kalaba is not on the register at Societies Act, therefore is not a member, that is not the law. That is not the law. Because there is always a lag, and the society can in fact continue operating with different people registered as office bearers. Perfectly. So number imomwema office bearers, that's why if you are an office bearer for a particular organization, you are a trustee. You are there to ensure that you do according to what your constitution says. Because I'm now registered as an office bearer, therefore there is this new body of office bearers. There isn't like that. There isn't anything like that. Okay? So I don't know. I saw the letter that was written by the lawyers. I read it, and when Nshabeshi babali ama lawyers bali embere ya kanata nomba katwish tairemberwe bwino yo tefyo balemba demand letter filefyo koba tafile panga sense waverenga kalata kwana kalimo tapari fyo ungomfo muri ya kalata nifishirera ndapo tapari. And so I'm not taking sides between Harry Kalaba nango Harry Kalaba Mukaya. I'm not taking sides at you because Harry Kalaba Mukaya, therefore I'm going to side with him. I'm just using common sense and the law. Yeah, but you can't just disqualify a person because Tabako as a registrar of societies. No, it doesn't work like that. If a chava.
Vamusha apopena pamfik. I think you fight ya wana mwendisi muchipanchenu. I don't know why tambachirako guide at yo because apata to aishiba the president wa NDC. But pamwachita guide according. No mbanga mwamona. Abe nya geni. Tatuishi be central committee ya bono baita decide dabadi ababi. Kuchitakama hapo kisara tata watu wanafuta suspend. So sometimes masasa ngati maybe central committee yabo bantu batatu then babiri bafuma mu basamush. So these are some of the recipe of such kind of
yeah.
I think Munsha, yesterday was National Prayers Day. It's like vaya vundula nomba kwa vanechi nsambu atmuila shente kalesa nombe mwaya shente kalesa, and you see the end result kwambo kututula you look right, you look left, mwalosha kuntanshi kunuma bakula pumwa because vale shente kalesa, and then whilst immediately at National Prayers Day Bale fuma fe mule bale nan kana aya chimona oli anatokelekeni milange FHTK.
It's pretty sad. Now, internal party squabbles are not new because nearly all these political parties, look at NAREP, internal political party squabbles. Look at UNIP, internal political squabbles. Look at NDC, internal political squabbles. So, MMD, internal political squabbles. So parties. Is there money? We asked Dr. Nevas Mumba on this show the other day, and we were trying to find out, in MMD, or what happens? But Gladys, please tell me, I
think Telupia ni fame.
Oh, ni fame.
Ni fame. That just then that ni cheat. Ni fame where vale pepeka fame, and then they once vale butukila towards the head. Ngaba kulianga baya towards the head. Amano fe alfiat twali anomba. Quiva. And also the popularity, knowing at okay, but never president. Everybody wants to know you. That's what they are fighting for, to have that route to fame.
So number kanshi na to pange part-time.
Awatwala panga parte. Inenka banebo vice president. Iman mo ba. If you muna mwishi bako na mana nikane na mafunde. Ayacha ni mwebo mkababa president. Inebo nebo VP.
Tuliba ushi. We can't. We are already disqualified. Therefore, you be for politics. Kanshi takwa abatu mwa ushi president.
Ba lichita state ba FTJ ba lichita state ba lichita state standard. Aba ushu tukokobwa ushi utuipi. He set the standard. So na if we are not exceptionals.
No, president na vice president awe yopate ya shupa. Himba malambo.
Vamuncha.
Namu mfefile chitikoku abantu ulubudi.
Investing kaba treasure. Kundalama.
Awe mfere vice president. Bantu ngaraptira. You see, Gladys eva kaba president. Imwe mkaba vice president.
We vice takwaba ceremonial position defu mpia.
So you tell me, is it money that is causing these political parties to be having these internal squabbles? What is it? Fame? What fame would the party have? Like Kapata Akanono. What fame can it have? If it's big, like maybe NDC, it's a very big party. NDC. Tomorrow, I understand that it's fame. MMD, Patriotic Front, now the mighty UPND. Number what fame is in this small? Utuma party zutunono, kapata akanono. Small. What can be in there? Vahimba,
Filafine bamunsha nga abantu bale kulumba filafine bale kukonke chilumba chilia FM bale fwaya. Then again, these political leaders like Avena Kalaba, I think akamti makachiri mu PF. They still want to collaborate. It's like Vale Twisala Fipaminso, because personally I thought Kalaba was one of the people who are going to bring up a very good opposition party, which is going to at least hold UPND. But no, mbachamula kwati na bena ba join a party ya kuwa tutula. No mbali na bena bala ba tutula. No mbali ni pantu ya ba tampo kula tintanati awe ulebe pa in front of the camera palapene pantu mwanga bachimukola mwenkonyo palya. Era nga fya chibipa.
So anyway, I got worried as well, yeah.
I really did. And it's so sad that our leaders are not able to learn. And if we can go back from where we've come from, if we see the welcome we did, it's exactly what Kalaba is doing. Bamuchita spending, naena suspendaba kwe tawaba ku social ku registry of society. It's the same methodology they are using. It's like it was a planned agenda. But we are told that tomorrow they'll be having a press briefing. But one they agreed. Two fame. They want to be famous. Kange nombolo wafisa mashani nabe shoku ifisa bakalaba baliesha kokufala ka jacket kada kweba nakwata integrity kansi integrity tayaba bantu nga bale ibwerera ku PF balefu akapoto kabu president oko bamunaka ba vacant eno nchinaye n'omwine wa fintu ali biza aleka faya kali
omwine wa fintu nani
mwine wa fisushi
oh Kainga, no, but he's already been ordained as president by Katambo, Honorable Katambo. Balia kuilamba, eko baile sonta chishimba kambwile to be president of the Patriotic Front. Tamo mvwile.
Na ali mvwa kainga MPF fiense fya kusonta na bashita sila baile tababa sonte fye na bena. Kwali fye niba nani amaye boko mulu baimya 1 2 3 bashita sila kama presidential candidate. Tefye fyali.
Gladys.
Kuliba na wela kuliba Kalaba for instance ulupia mane ichiwa at its all and kind of roots of all evil twala kupele indalama shichirishire shinguluka mchalo abantu abasende ndalama balala pamasaka ya ndalama twala kupele sela kuno kalakene ka litu fame oko bapangire kwa no eba likuntanshi teba biggest opposition but the name is there twala kupele shibwelo mu so that tupange nani kane tupange party pakwe bati bamoni ati oh epo naba obo tule mona kwa tilimbi kuntanshi na benanga kwafuma ko buteko wanomba kuti bayisaba ko bantu epo na bena bambo kubwelela muri nani kane muri kamflumende ya shereko na kanshi na efo twala mbo kukonka so ni strategic yaba nani kane. It's a strategy for PF ukutampo kulachita nani kane ukuchita adopt those people abaya mkumapango ma parties twabo indalama nabakwata mwemona tindalama tabakwete indalama shena nabakwate shingi twala kuperesh bwela tupange nani kane tupange party tukesa kupela na akafulu akakulu waka nendalama mchalo muri insala mu party mama nani kane ama opposition leaders kumweso tabakwata olupia inchushi kuri naba kwete kwindalama balere patusaka twandalama tisankupere kusumina basumina baya kula kwine chashala nomba bakula tuturu kopi.
Right. I never expected that there would be this confusion in the Democratic Party. I never thought it would happen. So quite a disappointment. But I'm hoping that Harry Kalaba is going to survive this onslaught. I think the law is on his side. And so maybe so the neutral. Ndande fiati figure is over in.
Even if the law is on his side, but you know what is hurting me about these political leaders? They are actually betraying the members. They are betraying their members. You know, when abavi katwatampa party bamona na future. Then somebody just comes up and says, I'm going back to PF, I'm going back. You know, they are being selfish. You can't even trust them anymore.
Yeah. There is violence that okay. Zayelo was severely beaten.
Yes,
and
yes, I know.
The next one is
but Zayelo, the non-entity, I think Kalaba is worth talking about now. But Zayelo,
no, but anyway, he was beaten. He was
yes, I know.
He was assaulted. Abantu bachia ukuya batutura.
Yes, I know. I think now 2 minutes ago. Ule wale tuwe ati bazanyala towards August. Bamunyala. So now, Kalaba, fellow, good evening, fellow Bakwetus. And good evening, viewers. Bamusha, I'm surprised that Kalaba, this has happened. We knew a long time ago. You remember there was a strong rumor that Kalaba actually caused the by-election ya presidential candidate. Alifo pull out. But then because of the pressure party, he decided to stay.
Yeah, those are common rumors.
Yes, there are rumors, but
yeah.
There's no smoke without fire. If you tampo kuchitikwa nomba. So the point in the Papa Musha, I'm fighting Muma parties. Nindalama kuya kutop. When you look at MMD, MMD has got funders. So once walefo kuya pamulu bali endalama shida. Kalaba, but PF, but they still have a lot of money. Tusaka twandalama banani bakateka balesunga. Obviously to the somewhere. Atiniba never kwatenda lango tusaka twandalama balesonta ba Edgar Lungu. So there must be tusaka twandalama somewhere. Bamusha, you remember when UNIP went out of power in 1991? There were squabbles because UNIP yalikweta companies. Yalikweta nendalama. So bonse bale fokuba pamulpok bale yako kilendalama sha UNIP.
All right.
That's the same thing ile chitikwa mu PF. I think if ile chitikwa hapa, they're trying to bring Kalaba to stop Kambwiri. So now mukabuluru wakwe bati mu PF mukabuluru wakwe bati tatwaka Lutabe. Imagine Zayelo, Kambwiri na Kalaba. Lubuli lwashanuka bakolo.
No, Kalaba is not a violent person. He's a very
No. We're just saying internal. Ulubuli ba mushete physical.
Oh, in them ulubuli it's in terms of abantu who.
Not abantu kulwa. Just that kalaka internal rango. Kukaboko ilasa. Because Zayelo alefo kuteka. Kambwiri alefo kuteka. And then no baba send Kalaba. Because I think what they are saying is we don't want Kambwiri, would prefer Kalaba. So now they're gonna divide the PF now completely. That's the end of the PF.
Any possibility that they could actually be, because the way I look at Patriotic Front, if President Edgar Lungu nominated Given Lubinda to be vice president, the goal was to make Given Lubinda president.
That's the idea. That's the idea.
Not president now, it means he's been rejected somewhere by either the Central Committee or by the party establishment. They don't want him to be president.
Yes, because what was happening is bakateka wala directinera shida Lubinda kasaka kandalam. And then Mudia was said, no, that before Zayelo. We need somebody else. I think I heard some people were saying KBF, but they were like, no, KBF have tough sana. Akesa tulasa infoot. And then Bambasa not Kambwiri. No, not Kambwiri. So now they were looking out like Fidaku MMD Chilwatara Mapu. You know, a lot of people wanted Sata. Then some people says, no, Sata aba bruto sana. Wao wale talikana bachirwa bayagusha mwana wasa. Hii situation number. Ni nani uliko soft? Uke sabomba na ifwe. Wino. So Kalaba ewa makwati nomba ni ewa kuleta po nomba. Nomba bushewa kateka baka mchita accept Kalaba. Awe ni baka sa kandalama. That's another question.
No.
So now PF is going to be divided into Zayelo, Kalaba is still PF, and then ba CO2, but tribalist. So
yeah.
I think this might mark the end of PF. Mark my words. PF is beyond redemption. Nobody can rebrand PF, but HH actually hinted on that PF is as good as dead today. His Excellence, when he was in Chipata. And I think that's my sentiment by Mosha. This is like UNIP. The way they fought in UNIP. You know, our general was part of that wrangle. I'm sorry to say that. Our general was part of that wrangle.
Yeah, no, that's definitely understandable, and there'll be definitely more analysis, more events, because if we are Stevie Wakwet, we don't create these things. If it's Usanga,
No.
you know, It's not that we are trying to create problems for the Patriotic Front.
But
no.
tutendeka.
Noko abantu balerwira tatwaliko. Usheko twali.
Batuletera feriash. Ati batuletera.
Hawuli mbimu bachilufyeko mwachi bakupeta uke mwachi mona
bamusha. Bamusha, let me say, inena afuma kuchinsali. Imo mwafuma kuli batubulu mwalipana kona kwa mununga. Imoti mwapululuka pa nani pa peshani. Bapeta chan pa
Palupe.
Chan penan pe achan Bangladesh.
Palupe.
Palupe. Imoti mwaya bamusha mwaya wangu mwabwela. Nomba ifo kuchinsa itatu wako atao twakwata fyo bukaka kunwa misi kwale ishina
alabwafia. Anyway, so I think chaufwiko kwebati bachilufya na imwe. I'm even losing my train of thought. But I think chaufwiko kwebati if we are innocent, we are not involved in these squabbles. Tulanda fifty sticker. Because
no, we're just messengers, Mamusha. You don't kill a messenger. Uletelen kalata. Atnala kuipa because waleta bad news. Waleta kalata yang Kongole. We just messengers.
No, chachi. Uko ebere mfo ya kwa noko mutanshi.
Mutanshi.
Meaning a person who tells you you can't ignore. Umuntu nakwe bakada noko nafwa. Ero wachita insist that no, kano somebody.
Kano bayama bese banjeve.
No. Uwa kwebe mfo ya kwa noko mutanshi. Chap waishiba nafwa. Noko nafwa. Chapwa. There is nothing else that you can do. Now,
Mamusha, I wanted to say something also. My party also. Tufume mu campaign mode. Tuleke abantu abalechita nani ati kupokelela abantu aka group ka abantu ati nabachita what do you call it? Muchisungu. Ati nabafuma ku PF naweza ku UPND. Tuleke filia nomba. A defection. At not pocket 1,000 people. All those people are just chancers. Vale for nama contracts.
Anyway, I don't know whether party is a subject, but your party is the ruling party. And in
yes, so tuleke ama defection yo this time to tampe kuteka nomba no kutampa kuwa miefentu. Ama defection tuleshita expect mu 2016 mu January. 2026 mumenga baisala parliament.
Yeah.
I'm a political prostitute.
Yes, these are political prostitutes, Gladys. But now this much trade defect 3 months before my elections.
Are they still defecting? I thought fairly.
Yes, today Kwachwama defections.
At 200.
200. Kuchipata. From PF to UPND. Abena chipata na bamulomo bambuya bandi. You know Bamusha. Abantu badishala mu PF yakale ati bakateka benda nakasaka kandalama. Ati nibani bakweta kasaka kandalama ati nibaja. Bashana. Numba bachi dabwa bachi defect takuya kasaka kandalama.
Yeah, because UPND operates very differently, and
Yakuri Usen Dakasa Kandalama.
Takwa Bagasaka.
Actually,
Jolomolo Mtonga says, Mr. Pichu, your statement, Zayelo is injuring beyond the aim of your target. No, Mr. Given Lubinda actually refers to himself as Zayelo.
Zayelo plus tourist attraction.
He has referred himself as Zayelo. So no.
Yeah, and Zayelo is not an insult, but it means somebody who is light colored.
No.
Light skin.
It could be an insult for some. No, it could be an insult for some, but Given Lubinda refers himself as Zayelo. Zayelo against any other person. But I use it for Lubinda because Lubinda actually does say that it is Zayelo.
Yeah, just like CK, we na tumwina what suchita chomfwa. So now originally akwelidia.
Mwafilingania Zayero Lubinda no mwine waji sushi mwafilingania.
Leo na bala bambina watu bomba mulibala. abalabambya tuwomba muibala lya muibala
kainge ito chaba
Vamusha, there's somebody who has written on YouTube, one of the YouTube viewers, there's been another press conference at Kalaba Babwede. There is a party president. So, ni Tom and Jerry.
God, what confusion.
No, I think he's right.
We just, as Zambian people, Vamusha, tufilefya tushtama popcorn. Ni party after party. Tule diapo fyama popcorn, tule tamba drama. Pantule mwengatelo ya tampa. Party after party. Pantifre chtika. It's like ni cross country. We are yoku, awela, we are yoku. So number, like as Zambian people, I think the best thing we should do, let's give enough space for these political players to do whatever they want, these political leaders. If we tushte fyama popcorn, tule diana wine, so tule tamba kofi. But abale woma. Belalanda nokulanda tiba UPND ebale umama leaders like ababa tutuire. Let's put it that the Zambian people, Bamunsha, whether we like it or not, Zambian people are still upset. They are still injured. And even when HH said, Tubeleko, Tebonse, even in the transaction period, remember, grief is a process. It doesn't just happen in a twinkle of an eye. Elo muliamu nebaleba tutwira nemitima yabe na Zambia ile ikala at least hapana uma korupi anamfuako bino ni healing. It's part of healing.
No, I think I need to disagree with you, Himba, because okuuma omuntu is a very, very bad thing. Omuntu mwine na yikalira repita muri motoka kupeta uki. Ero nomba bantu bamukonkera baya mulopola. Mulandu sana. It's in fact a criminal offense by him.
Yes, it is. But Bamusha mwali umfati kwali bachi statute chava abene ba nani ati ababomba muibala bene. Abantu balamukuma kwa mapillions every day. No,
that cannot be assault, but it can be.
No, I'm just joking. I don't know that somewhere Kurusaka, you know, somebody took a video.
Because when you find a statue, Yachintu, you're actually damaging it. So that's property.
Yeah, but people have been doing it since August. The next thing Vamusha chikapona. Because I'm a piachilamo.
Vamusha, you're looking at it from the law angle. We are also looking at it from the grief angle.
Grief.
No. I think you should come to TV bakwetu to watch TV shakuno so that we process our grief. If you fear kulata mbokula pono na abantu okula
pono na ama statutes.
Property damage, because property damage is pretty bad. Imagine wadi pange muntu mwadi pange chi statue chakwa, for example Edgar Lungu. It means then that you are affecting its foundation. It's going to fall one day. We are not going to have a statue Yava Edgar Lungu.
No, Bamusha, I'm a video na pokelela. Abantu bale chuma. I think very soon chala pona.
Okay, Chaumfrika. Any other comments by Gladys?
All I can say is I'll still go back kulia shiriaba Kalaba na baliaba ukulwa baliaba kwata press conference. I mean, if I looked at Kalaba, and then if he really wants to go to the PF party, it's possible, and at the same time not possible, because it's possible in the sense that I'll say it again, Ulupia. That's one thing. And also to make rebrand. This is another way of rebrand tulete kwa abantu balia abanyu. Abo abantu beshive. But the crash is that ba Kalaba now I'll give this example. Chimono kwebati umuntu ushitire mosi elwaya mu bantu abalenu wakangala mwaishi bakangala nangulutuku. The language, sorry, then the language you speak, it will be totally different. Ideology yapusana, there will be crash. Palapene kabobwa. Uyu kwete tu mosi, ale ishbati nefyo njishibe. Fiama sambiriro efyo njishibe teta fialingane na yowe unuine lutuku. It will be, there will be a total wrangle. Mwapusa nemi tonton kanishi. So it's even though the PF, they are so much, they are desperate. They are able to do anything just to get what they want and just to get back into power. They are ready to spending PhD shonse to get even the intellectuals. No mama intellectuals, some common sense sometimes it's not common. Sometimes it doesn't even need abantu abasambira bambiri mo common sense na bota bakwata. Ulupia. Bakubelekesha pakano ati mubelekesha change ati senda epo mperere
avere veshe 20 kwacha ati sunga ichi shere ni yao shinamba nomba I'm just curious why you used the example of Mosi na Lutuku as if abantu Mosi bakankala ero abantu Lutuku bonse they are poor because na bakankala I know several nama lawyers bamo bala no Lutuku.
Levels vamusha. Levels.
Vaimba Lutuku ni spirit, ni brand. Ni Jefferson.
Tulelanda pali Lutuku brand ya kwa batu mwayafu miamasho. Tulelanda pali ine Lutuku ya kwa batu
ilomfika wino ba ilomfika wino. Mwasanga na Coca-Cola.
How am levels ya chachi in my system one name and I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Usende omuntu wakwebati asendera amapepa apulire pa window. Wasenda no muntu wafumina chafumine kuyunzero mwabika pa mopene. The language will be totally different.
Anyway, okay. So Ruth Nasilele is saying that Bamusha, you are defending these people a lot. No, if I'm defending, okay, I'm a comments. I want to say, am I defending them? All I am saying is that okula iponona is not good. Given Lubinda, are pitira ku peta okay. Bauma. Kukabwata bauma. If you ndera ndafia taravane, you know, nanguchakali pasha, let us not be physically manhandling people. I know that sometimes these people were cruel. So what I'm saying is physical violence is not good. Elo necho ndera ndirefi. Nicho ni lawyer. Nomba kanshinga yakutira baumfweri ashiria kobati inena alisa isa pamulabasa. Elo nambo kula mutuma imwati kabiye ni mupono ni abantu. Nenchito kutia na license kutibampoka. Na muimone license iliyo kutibampoka. Echo kanshimfwiro okumizembereka. Ukwebati nanguchakali pashane. Mwe mukupono na abantu iyo.
Tatura ipono na abantu. Tatura ipono na. Tulia batenga fiama pia.
Chakali
pamuba pono ne.
Tulia batoa fiama pia.
Bamusha, can you separate violence na PF mwalaisa po ba PF first. Ba PF mwalaisa po first. Bamusha, can you separate thuggery or violence na PF? You remember Mao Sampabali Mumine just before my elections. So PF no lubudi ni nature yabo tetumwa change. Over to you, Bapes.
Never I agree first in our imba. Okay, ninchwani mwe ba lawyer na mtu zembele kakale. But let's just talk about realities, Vamush. Imagine if the people who took power had the same mentality kwati ba PF. Ngaba PF wepo bali. Ngabali pumwe chipesha man. We have to be realistic. Yeah. Now they are lucky. We've got people like you and the current president. Abalefu tutuberere.
nomba sometimes ukwerera kwali kwata limiti imwe tamwa kwata limiti nkasako mwali babwino anso plus ngana alikwete omwana kumkalambalo tamwa pakuti namipera ati imwe mwali kwata omutimo usuma mwali kwata obwerero ifo twali kwata limiti so bayimba wena I understand uliaza yero ulia okay, let's be honest. Fimwe fintu fyako ifwaira. The PFP guys wanted that. They did, because honestly, you can't mistreat umwana, even people with kids. You mistreat your umwana ole sunga. Uli omwana ngakuta nempia. Don't be surprised. Chimo chine.
La person ni self-defense to register.
Elo mwachilanda ko pali eya mukwai elia on eli mbibamo kuti bachitako eya mukwai baya iwe heko twafumata kwa ama eya mukwai na mfati bamusheko mwafumeko yaba eya mukwai akalupa aka to fly with wa Patrick na bakana sana tukumya bota kwaba basundira banu afye misu efye balanda enwe na perera papene
awa kwena mwalifulwa and instead of sympathizing na bantu abo balepuma imu mwebere it's okay mwasula nako mwaroresha nakumbi tamuli nako that it's okay na balepuma efifini ile nde balirira ko fyoko batara eshimpu mweshu muntu kuti baipayo omuntu mwebo mukasanga fyati za yero baipaya so inecho ndera ndavesha kwa bati if you are angry come to TV bakwetu let's talk about it ukuchiro uku yangu fiani ya muma coffee kwati ni boxing it's very terrible
I think Bamusha
William Luwaya mujibi epi Luwaya
I think Bamusha
you have blocked yourself, you've muted yourself.
Bamusha before Luwaya batabalaisa I think ululubuli lwa mu PF
alo mwana mwisha munandi mwana alo bamwisha munandi
mwane
imfwe bakalunda
kainge eto TV vekwetu ya
imfwe bakalunda mulife bwino bamwisha
ni TV yenu ino don't even beat around the bush at you don't even introduce yourself kwamba fyokulanda ifwe ngata twafiru okumfwa echirunda ninshi we are a problem so this is your TV you don't even need to begin at yom kwai am this am that kwamba fyokulanda ngata tuishi benishita tuishi bevifini chatu bibira go ahead
chapala kwati timbi network yanshupa bamwisha
okay
ero na mijoy na fenombaline but kumfira tuli umfirira so one thing tuli fokulanda kwa ifwe ma UPND supporters tuli fwaya ba UPND bambo kusumira abantu kusumira ofo yabera ko chishinga so
okay I think network tairi bueno
you see the point Bamusha lachitares ma defection veka lefe wokwineko vaikala nishi vatamfula kula folks the defects now and then the other thing Bamusha lulubulilo wa PF why can't we just encourage boxing makabike mwenda wa boxing bali lo wa PF veka muringo every week straight kwa tama matches
okay that's reasonable boxing is a sport so that's reasonable
so tulande mchikarunda
landen chikalunda tumfu
alo bamusha tulande mchikarunda
landen
mwane
hello
mwane
kutambula chisaji
kitairi bwino bachitwala alanda muchibemba
wena kutambula
bamusha ifo ufutire fo kulanda ko so ufutire fo kulanda
The network is very bad, Babush.
taire bomba. Dr. Kwalela Kafunya. Pomuji. All right. No, there is none. Vamusha, for full transparency, allow a PF cadre to come on and shed some light on Lubinda Stara beating. If you see Limbikani's request to join, please let him in ASAP. Limbikani is PF. BJ, because Limbikani is not PF, please. Limbikani is a friend of our party. Is part of the ruling party. So please don't bring him in this. Yeah. But anyway, he can come and explain. He's welcome to.
Vachitambala tukishitali brand PF. Chimo china to ascenda perfume. Let's open down over PF. Tikuchimo china
Hello, Isansa Pasua.
You expect to rebrand it. But honestly, by PF, I don't know. They should have gone back to the drawing board. No, I push where they've gone wrong. Because to them, they are coming out like they are perfect. They've not done anything wrong to the Zambian people. That's why because they've not shown any regrets to say we've injured our citizen. For them, whatever they did, it's perfect. That's why Navakafupi Balela that he does not regret, even if he was taken back to power, he's going to do the same things. So, they are not feeling that they've injured the people of Zambia. Where did we go wrong with our people? What should we do best? What we didn't do better? Why whatever they did, it's best. So number perfume balefwa mwasenda were given Lubinda that we are rebranding. Chimo, it's actually the best description ya perfume. It was the best. All coated chocolate. Mukati mwai coating, mukati mulifye fimbi nga wayadi fimbi. The taste is different. If you never reached our PF. So friendly advice, let them go back to the drawing board. They will not convince. But na message tabakwetena nomba. Tapaluwala ndamwena Zambia mtueleleko mpele nshitana twisa no one bale afendinga niba kevena na bashita continue na tribal remarks. So I don't think ba PF. I think tushite ama popcorn.
Patrick, let me just add something on top. Actually, what you are saying is quite true, Baimba. And in terms of the PF are not remorseful. Let me give you one example. I know it's not the topic, but I think it's the perfect example I can give concerning in terms of AMA issues like they don't agree. You know that musician who wrote an apology. Boma Lusambo comes out telling the musician that he wasn't supposed to apologize. He should remove that apology. It's to me, he doesn't realize what they did to the people. All he needed to do was keep quiet, let the musician deal with whatever comes to him. He'll pull through it. You understand? And that silly musician decided to put down the thing. And these kids who were born in the 90s, they are funny with their internet. It's different with us. If you apologize, you apologize, you put it there on thing. Tomorrow you take it out. And you get it. You still get it. All just because Boman Lusambo told him so. So for me, what Waimba is saying is quite correct. Most of these PF guys are not remorseful. I can count the ones you can say, okay, believes that, okay, yeah, we did ABCD wrong. Let's try to improve ourselves. They can say rebranding right now. What are they rebranding when they are not remorseful? In a perfume example, a perfume is very perfect because they are doing nothing.
Mr. Mtonga.
Hello, good evening. Or is it good afternoon with you? Awesome. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Oh yes, we can hear you.
Yes, Bamtonga, good evening.
Imwe Bamtonga. Tulelo lera tumwambe kwa Eliash.
Mwanjita feshina, so I just thought.
Imwe bambuya nishi mulelwila so ubututu imwe bambuya wandi. Ubututu mwe bambuya imwe. Inyebelepo. Ubututu nokusaka twandalama.
Evyo shatrabo okujoyini napatilachiswa mambo vya mambo. Vachirufya evyo. So tufwane akasaka kandalama ushen munchebe abasendo tusaka twandalama ni banani
ni baja
nomba twavule ati ni musonda baikete na ndama million twaisa over na mwishwa fechaba kaisha ababemba babika franti ama easterners. Easterners, they are honest people, but bali babika pa franti ukulachita blind abantu elo baisa ababemba baleibo.
So imwe Bamtonga imwe, are you saying tuliotusaka twandalama bali andati ba adade bakwetu saka twandalama kashi ni face walesunga wale bika ba adada kuntashi.
I know guys, mwalishwa mule kekepe fina mule batu bambuya mwalishi shita imwe mule ngata babemba bali change la kanshi ko wika ko first mbuye weku elo twala twasenda kasaka mbuya mwampela ko kabagi kamo ale muneka kwati ewivire kanshi tu no fetulia.
I think the theory from Mr. Mtonga, the theory from Mr. Mtonga, I think theory of Mtonga requires a lot more analysis.
Yes. Another day.
This one requires another day. Wise man.
No, Bamusha, before Wise man Tabalaisa. Bamtonga, nga Pamela Gondwe. Wakwisa. Bale mbabali kuntanshi yakwe.
Efende watu wonsaba ma front child. Banga mwalolesha wonsaba alikoko. Lungu palosha ushana mumwikata pona karisaka kandalama. Ale mwanaka fekati.
Twaikatila mo Pamela Musonda.
Vamunsha, actually, Vamtonga is telling us that what you are faith if you are tulanga, she no. Vamtonga, am I right?
It's a drop in the ocean, exactly. Because Tamazi says that they found 10 bags of empty Bank of Zambia bag, which is supposed to contain $1 billion in each bag. So Mlenja, here is the 65 million, and here is the 55, US dollars, compared to $1 billion. So that could have been 10 billion in each of those 10 empty bags. So they had shared. Unfortunately, so the faith didn't have enough time to hide the money, and these guys have hidden the money.
Bamtonga, abakuchipata balizo sela mnani faith.
All right, okay. Gladys, take over.
Okay, I think I'll try to give the floor to Wiseman to say something concerning the DP which fires President Kalaba or unknown people who assaults Lubinda. What's your take on that one?
Okay, thank you very much. I think good evening to everyone. Good afternoon to everyone. I think to start with the issue of I'll start with Vazaelo. I think that's the most concerning one. I think now I've 1 minute about Kirepo. I think there's no way glass pano me pafikire kwena we ida na ida tabafikire bari ngira at least abo mine constituency kumya bo bariya bayishi babarya makumenzo yo magwino umuntu matafimunika so ariko akabarere mbesha ni na drip ko idu taishi bata vambo kusta test there on medicine because I think wavyale chimu kusombola konka so bazayero okuya ku police bali bangira munabo bali mwitira matia gastale utira ku police abo ali afyatsa bamumpangaso kuruka mailwa bwera pakira nabo bene balingire bambo kukosa bamona tawe ewo position yuko so bali bangira ku police
Ba wise man, wesheni momutima ba wise man. Wesheni momutima. Tell Zambia is a Christian nation, ba wise man. Wesheni momutima.
Kaido mwena Kristu wine Yesu alisumilisha wabembuka ko pano noro waya chitali penti alerera okula kulimo wa makupa musebo waya lombo werera jawe aba pena I think na lilo fuma musebo munjere kumweresa ade zaromfa baba bati warushanye mkude kunda 70 times 70 kwerera so apa pena bachiri bale testa ka panado ka waruwi abakamwiri bene I think yonse be group iya bale study blandi na fene fe bantire washita rebrand again so that panel beating irendera mukali moto kwa kuuma monse so that yaoroka kuinda wile pamusoro so Lubinda bateka nyefe twala gawasta report ku police ba police so wombesha bakulala emba buno bino ka report babika mu wardrobe muri abambo kulolera nga vuti balembesha na kambi futi batu pampika na trafine wale monanga zafika kwa at least 10 ka commission of inquiry ka ingira bambo kufailisha buno bino ilibo lyafumine kwi pala at least barasambigira so I think kuli Lubinda kwena aba nabo besaka manashana batakumana gutumira nuduri 10 a commission of inquiry twapera tukafailisha buno bwino epo yafumine bari kala wanabo bapo umuliro ufuka kwa uchushi chifuko kwa bulomuliro itwambo kumfwa efe payambire na kuliva lunatic bene yalife panono yo Mr. Lunatic is going back awo kubepusha ati when I go back there call me a mad person, in fact call me lunatic, I can't go back awo ifutire awo deti uyu muntu ali pa principle deti achidefyo ara bashile munafe somersault from nowhere awo I've gone back ye party and tapadoko ningai and babwerera sona bena bakalaba if twambo kumfwa let's hope na wota ba chimo chidi bantu banani shifinshi ya mpie fofo bonso bale bwira ko kule butuke chalo eko bonso bale bwere na akenga tsanda ba mtonga kasaka I think ko bale ko nkabonsi so nabo bakalaba maybe baumfwa impact ya mu opposition nabo baumfwa kwangu 3 years sharpwa na wali 23 years atukurusha ko.
Thank you, my wife, man. Thank you so much.
Of course,
oh my goodness.
Gladys.
Mukwai.
This is I think I need a break. Like I need to go take water because I'm in Shiapwa. In a wise man has really broken my heart. Because everybody about wise man no tekanya na tekanya ko bataba umine tabafikirepo aba umine ba. Anyway, on TV bakwetu, people please send stars, because if you send stars, our TV continues, and on YouTube send stickers, become members. You can become a member of TV bakwetu by subscribing to my channel, and there is a button there on the comments. There is a subscribe button. Please do subscribe. Otherwise, Wise Man is going to continue saying these things. And my concern is, Wise Man, you could be misunderstood. I can even charge you tomorrow for an offense. So, number Wise Man, I want to give you a chance. Please say that you were joking.
Te Wise Man, yeka bakakonka, nishimansi bakatukonka, bakakulisheko seo.
Na mwishwa kumuleti. Mr. Musha ngakwakula bati twaibo muntu ifishinga bakatabakanwa awo injwa tukakefe pantu waye tukakilesana ndo twali mu position na apentri mu power wale tukaka maybe waye twashime kwa kandike twabompeshe twapurike twabo chipate ko twayabo mina pandi boto abamukabwe so ngakuti twawumina na mumwera awona watuka tefe
Atu ba Wise Man mwali kunkumo kumikata.
atwalibeza nkuberera pa waitukete pafya bufi bapene awa bapena pa balomba fyogwerero vera fwaya bale chilinganya ulomba fyogwerero bankwali milufyenye twereni
Valiana ku hospital bushe.
au balaba ku police first na pa first bapene babo mine kumya ku constituency baye ku police first ero bayishi ba hospital
Ero baya ku
mamoto abachinga barimo beka motoka bantu driver takuta monege bo para police wale dembesha na bakonga muntu bano ba vice president kwenda kunana nebumba oma vice president ntware moto yako feke bakonga bakachinga bambi bali mumba dia baide kwisa ko tureba ka commission of inquiry karatu afidisha para pantu.
Okay, thank you, wise man. Lekeni Kalaba Ivalande. I can see that he's probably burning out there.
Our resident lawyer is here.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, Bakwetu. It's good to see you again.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you so much. Awe namulanda fiance tapoli fingi fya kulanda po. Ishoto tule monafye kutilati ababa Lubinda okuponono baponwene. Kuifwailo kwabo umulomo bali kwatisha sana umulomo. Instead of you putting yourself in a position to humble yourself and be calm and reflect on what you did. My theory is that Lubinda abaleva ponona teba UPND yo, because this is just a sham. He wants to create a picture so that to sonte ba UPND at ebalevoma. First, you answer me this question. Who beat him like the first beatings he had? Was it UPND or it was his own people? So, just on that, you can tell that that man is prone to be treated otherwise by his own people because of the manner in which he comes out. You know, his mouth is the dangerous. Is poisonous. So he has to practice politics of wisdom, politics of full information, not allegations, and start coming up with ever tampirena ma innuendos yakutati ba HH baile ku America mukuchita promote gay rights. You remember that? I don't even know why the police did not even step in and ask him, questioning him, you know. We want to see the UPND government, to indict these guys for careless talking. You go and arrest a person who is just merely a citizen who has never held any senior position, mwayamuku mukaka or mwamutwala ku police just because umwana wa president ashta complain. So those are issues that the Zambian people find so hard and difficult to understand. You say, how come Chua Minagalu kuluma imbwa, not imbwa ilume watube kuluma mbuzi, you know? So we don't want that kind of attitude to be taking place. We want these guys to just let them remain in their lane. The Zambian people rejected them to Alivakana. So awe batuleke baleke ba PF ba UPND ba wombeko. That's what I can say for now. Otherwise, Balifie, this is what Siawan told you people. I don't believe in Siawan, but he told the Zambian people that you shall see the confusion that is going to take place in their camp, and this is what is happening. Pariva Kalaba, I have much respect for Kalaba. I don't know if this is if he could actually sink so low to go back. I don't think so. Let's wait and see. Let's cross the bridge and when we get there. Otherwise, for now, I wouldn't say much because I respect him so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mukelabai. I mean, we'll be closing in about a few seconds. We're looking forward to hear more interesting news concerning the Kalaba story. We are all anticipating a lot of, a lot of news out of what has come in. Has Kalaba gone back to PF as a president? We don't know. So we stay tuned. We are closing in the next 5 minutes and in the next 5 seconds. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for you are watching us from all 4 corners of the world, and kindly continue supporting us by sending stars and also by subscribing and press on the YouTube your thumb and send us gifts, please, and also on Facebook. Thank you so much.